Well, we're back with GT Sport. I wanted to jump in to Group 1, but I didn't. I couldn't afford a car, so I jumped in like a daily race. I don't know. I did 1 or 2 laps, and we positioned in 7th with a time of 1:47.1. It's we're all driving the same BMW, as you can see here. This is the first race. Immediately jumping into it, of course. I had a bad start, but hey, it's the first race. It's just to get familiar with the car, with the track, and all that good stuff. It's typically not a good idea to do that in the race, but hey, it will all be fine. I'm gonna start with an amazing overtake on our our Irish friend. I'm sorry. We're getting all very familiar with each other already, and the leader is already running away. Well, driving away, I should say. So yeah, it's gonna get really close this race, and a lot of pushing each other around. So these cars handle very weirdly. A lot of oversteer, a lot of understeer. Well, they're old cars, so I think that's pretty normal. They're just road cars. It's not like a race car. Like you can see the Czech driver going wide already. I don't know, is it Czech? I don't know. But we're here to race. So pulling off this amazing move. But he still keeps his nose in, so he can come back past us. Like I said, I'm still getting used to the track and the car, mostly the car, because it's very hard. It's very hard to drive. It's very easy to overdrive the car, so you need to be very easy on the throttle, very easy on the steering. That's, I think, the most important part. As you can see here, I'm gonna pull out an epic drift. It's all part of my tactics, so don't you worry. We will come back stronger than ever. So I'm gonna show you this whole race. This whole race is pretty fun. And as you can see, I think everybody still, because this was right when the new update came out, like the update of the week or whatever. So I think everybody's still getting familiar with the cars and with the track. But yeah, I think we started in 4th or 5th. I think we started in 5th actually. So we didn't lose any places. We are gonna lose places if we keep driving like we're driving right now. But German makes a mistake. Lepu makes a mistake, so we go up into 4th. I wanted to go for a move here, but I don't think this is the best corner to do that in. And he actually makes the corner. I was not expecting him to make that corner, but he does get a penalty because he cut a corner. I would never get a penalty for cutting corners, of course. And also, I would love to do this track in a race car, because what? Do you hear that? Somebody's drilling in my apartment. What the hell is going on here? Oh, and as you can see, the 2 leaders beautifully wiped each other out. So this corner is amazing. It's like it has a big angle and it grips so nicely. Even in these cars, like it grips so well, so well. I love going through that corner. But as you can see here, the car in front is gonna serve a penalty, but we have the speed. So I was like, okay, I need to get past him because this is almost flat out. So the awareness of him wasn't really there, so he pushed me off the track and I get the penalty. What is that all about? I mean, what? So I go up into the inside and then he turns in on me because he didn't know I was there. He didn't have the awareness, and I get the penalty. I got forced off the track. I mean, game, what is this? But okay, we continue because we still have 2 laps to go. A 0.5 second penalty though, which is not recommended. But hey, I think we're doing good so far. And as you can see here, like the car, I was a bit too hard on the steering, so I'm gonna defend very aggressively here. Not my best move, but like I said, you need to steer your car very calmly, because yeah, they like to slide a lot. Oversteer, understeer, every type of steer you get in this car. So not the best couple of corners, but like I said, like maybe I did some 5 minutes of practice to get my to set my qualifying lap. So we're gonna be under assault from this Irish dude. Oh no, it's not the Irish dude. I'm sorry. It's Lapoo. Lapoo came back and he's pushing me off the track. Well, trying to push me off the track. I don't know why people do that. It's not that it's faster, but I guess he doesn't like us. But he has the fastest lap of the race, so he's fast. He's a fast driver. I'm gonna do my penalty here. I wanted to defend into this corner, but he has the speed, so I'm gonna slot in behind. So we're gonna follow Lapoo through. Lapoo is gonna pull out. I don't think it's this. Oh, it is this one. Oh no, it's not this one. Next lap, Lapoo is gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna do a very, very bad overtake here. So I'm gonna slow down and let him go past again, because that was a terrible move. But I slow down a bit too much and get passed by this Irish dude as well. But Lapoo is gonna pull out the best racing defense I've ever seen. So in the last lap, this is the last lap right now. In that corner, you'll see. He's gonna pull out one of the best defensive moves I've ever seen. But we still have a race on our hands to get third place. I'm fighting with this Irish dude. I need to get to Lapoo because we need that third place. But he makes it stick around the outside actually, and I get all out of shape. But as you can see, like the progressing of this video, I will get to know the car better, and we'll start driving faster. So yeah, back into 5th place. So that's not good. But my favorite corner is coming up. I really, like I said, I really want to take this with the race car because it's like it flows so nicely in this car already. So I can only imagine how it is in a race car. Although I take it pretty badly here. I missed the apex by 500 kilometers. But we have the slipstream and we're close. We're closing up. Only 0.3 seconds behind. But we're coming to the corner where Lapoo is gonna show us how it's done. He's gonna use the most advanced tactic I've ever seen. So coming through the corner here, having the speed. But Lapoo is gonna... Yeah. He's gonna get some air. Let's see a replay of that. He's gonna hit the cone, get some air. I was laughing my ass off when I was racing. And we get assaulted by the Irish dude. And I was laughing so hard, but I was like, come on, Irish dude, get off. I'm gonna push him off. Well, try and push him off. Get off, man. Get off. I was just laughing so hard at this point. I was laughing my ass off. So we're gonna finish in 6th, but come on. Lapoo did some great defensive moves right there. I mean, he got some solid air. Like that cone. I need to drive over that cone. So in the end, we finished 6th in a great race. So yeah, there we go. My engineer is thanking me. I don't know for what exactly, but yeah, that was amazing. So we go again. I improved my lap time by a tiny bit, but it's still not good enough for a better position. So we are 6th again. But when jumping into this race, I can't exactly remember if it was this one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see, 2 people left already, so we start in 4th. And we have a good start this time around. So, yeah, there we go. We have to get our first win, of course, in our BMW. I went for the black BMW now. I could pick between black and red. Let's see what the fastest option is. But, yeah. Let's have some better racing. I did some more laps now, so I'm a bit more familiar with the car. Not as good as like later in the video, but still, I'm a bit more familiar with the car. And I'm enjoying this. Like, driving around in these cars, it's very hard to control, and it makes for some close racing sometimes. And I do enjoy that. I do enjoy that a lot, actually. Especially like when you get used to the car and you start feeling it. It's very fun to drive, and especially on this track. I really love this track. So hopefully it comes up in with like Group 3 or Group 4 cars. I would love to do that. So we find ourselves in 4th position, and ooh, what a move! What an absolute savage dive bomb! Did you see that? Did you see the reflexes? The savage dive bomb of JohnponJorno. But he's coming back. He's only 0.04 seconds behind. So I hope this goes well into this corner, and I think it's just gonna slot in behind, which is very smart, because this is not a corner to go in side to side, side by side. I get all out of shape though, and I'm gonna pull out an epic drift again to show my dominance. But he follows me through actually, so he went off as well. Especially like these last couple of corners, you don't want to ride the yellow sausages. I mean, if you're into that, that's fine, but driving those yellow sausages is not a good idea, especially in these cars, because you will start flying. So we find ourselves in third. The dude behind us a 1 second penalty. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I don't need to worry about like the dude behind, because he's gonna serve his penalty, and then we can just drive away. But we're gonna decide to drive off the track, which is not great. So the dude slots in front, but he has that 1 second penalty. Although we are 2 seconds behind, we will still have the momentum, because the penalty line right here, you slow down a lot with the 1 second. It's slow cars, and like the whole way down, it's pretty much flat out. So we have a good chance of overtaking him when he serves that penalty. I hope we do, because we want that podium. We want to get we want to get that sweet podium. But it's only lap 2, and he drives a little bit wide here, so he's gonna lose some time. So we're already 1.4 behind him, so we have a good chance of overtaking him. I think, yeah, if he slows down 1 second, and then with the slow cars. But the thing is, we can't go side by side into the following corners. That's just too hard, I think. So he's gonna choose a very central line, which is a good choice. So I'm gonna try and go around the outside, and oh, what an absolutely beautiful move. I didn't even touch the yellow sausages right there. That was the most beautiful thing I've ever done. So I'm gonna take it slow here, because I have drifted a lot in this corner. So I know where my mistakes were, but we're already like 5 seconds behind the top 2. So that's gonna be hard to keep up. So yeah, but we're comfortable in third place, because we're already a second. And that dude is just gonna drive into the wall, straight up into the wall. He will be never seen again. So yeah, 4.4 behind. It's gonna be hard to catch up with. And at the end of the race, like last lap, we did like come a little bit closer to 3.9 seconds, but the lead is 5 seconds away. So if I don't mess up these corners, although I'm gonna get a big slide here, if I don't mess up these corners too much, it's gonna be a third place. It's gonna be a sensational podium. JohnponJorno getting a sensational podium. So yeah, we're going up, you know, we're climbing up onto the ranks. On the ranks is what I'm trying to say. The dude in first place actually gets a 144.9, which is like great. My qualifying was 147.0, so he's very fast. Ivan is very fast. So I'm gonna actually show you my qualifying round right now. Qualifying lap. So we're gonna improve by a lot. We're gonna make some mistakes, but I felt like, okay, this is actually a very good qualifying lap. So the game suggests here going into second, but I feel like keeping it into third keeps the car a little bit more stable. So I go clip the apex nicely, clipping the apex almost here. I could have gone a little bit deeper into the corner, but we're doing fine. We're already 0.3 seconds faster than our previous best, and our previous best was the 146.4. I think I've been lapping for 15 minutes right now. So yeah, coming up to my favorite corner, I think I lose a lot of time here, and the problem here is like, yeah, I think I can go much faster on the throttle, so I lose a lot of time here. And on the straights, it's very important to get that corner right, because it's a long straight, slow car, so you really need all the speed you can get. So, but you know, still 0.5 seconds faster than my previous best, as you can see, like on the bottom there, above my ref counter. Not hitting the orange sausages, which is good. Also, I lose a lot of time in the last 2 corners, so this one is pretty okay, I guess. But I think I can take these corners a lot faster than I'm doing right here. And I checked out the leaderboards, and the leaderboards, I think that the fastest lap is a 141 point, I don't know, 5 or something, or 0.0. It's so fast. It's so fast. Like, although like I do a 145.3 here, which is, I mean, I thought it was amazing. Still a lot of pace missing from the top of, like, those are the best players, of course, but still 145. I'm happy with that. So we start second. We have our Polish friends in the lead, and I'm not gonna trash our Polish friends because I know I have some great Polish viewers, so I'm gonna be friendly with our Polish friend. But yeah, we have a race on our hands because he did a very fast qualifying lap, still 0.1 seconds faster than me. He gets a poor run through that corner though, so I'm gonna be right upon his ass, yes. But he's gonna do something weird. He's gonna keep braking here, like he was braking for the corner, but into the corner he kept braking, and then onto the apex he was still braking. So he's taking questionable lines, questionable braking. He makes a mistake there, so we can go past him. So that's the thing. Sometimes some people are extremely fast in qualifying, not so fast in the race, and some people are very fast in the race and not so fast in qualifying. I don't know exactly what I am yet because I'm not playing the game for too long. But yeah, we took the lead, 0.3 seconds ahead, so he's still in close proximity. I'm gonna try and break the toe a bit, but he follows me through, and he's closing up. But I know in the next corners he can't pass because it's a one-way street. No cars allowed, left or right. One-way street. What am I talking about actually? So I know I need to brake very early for this corner because I've misjudged this corner a lot. Especially like in qualifying, I've gone wide here a lot in these cars. But I think it just made a mistake because yeah, he pushes me wide actually. I think he was braking way too late, so he pushed me off the track. Well, not off the track, but like he sent me flying. But he does get a 1 second penalty, which is deserved. I'm pretty sure that was deserved because he assaulted me from behind. But we have the inside line now for this corner. But we give each other space. I mean, good racing in this corner, so we give each other space. And I was hoping he was not gonna punt me into this corner, but I feel like he brakes a lot for this corner because, as you can see, he's very close now. But then he keeps braking on the apex, so I think that's his worst corner because we're driving away from him now. So I think he isn't really comfortable through that corner, which is good for us because we have other bad corners. But coming up onto our favorite corner, of course, I love this one. I think I'm gonna jump in and try it with a race car because it just sticks so nicely, especially like even in these cars. It's great. It's great. So he's outside of the slipstream range, and I think, yeah, he has his penalty as well. So I mean, if we keep our cool, hit our braking points, hit our apexes, I think this will be a nice victory because he's now 2 seconds behind. Henny got passed by the Belgian, so I have a Belgian buffer between me and the Polish driver. Gonna pull out a little bit of a drift, you know. So yeah, 3.1 seconds in front right now. And like I said, if I keep my cool, I will win. And there we go, 7.3 seconds. 7.6 seconds, 7.8 seconds. I'm gonna tank the pit wall. Thank you, boys, for the amazing race. And it's gonna be a sensational victory for JohnponJorno on the top spot. And sadly for our Polish friend, he tumbled down the order into 4th place, 8.3 seconds ahead, which is great. Next race, with my 145.3, I'm on pole position. So nothing really happened in the race. Again, 7.5 seconds ahead. Another smooth sailing victory. There was nothing to show because I just started and yeah, I didn't get any attacks, so I just won the race, which is the 2nd race in a row, which is amazing. I'm very happy with that. So we go to the next race, and he makes a return, our Polish friend. So he's gonna have maybe he's gonna have revenge. We don't know about that. And we have a Polish driver behind us as well. So I'm in a Polish sandwich right here. So I mean, I'm up for it. He does make a little bit of a mistake. He starts braking on that corner. It's all kicking off behind us. There's a lot of carnage, a lot of people on the track. But again, he kept braking on the apex, which is a bit weird. So it caught the dude behind us off guard. I don't really blame him for like pushing me or ramming me. I think that was only normal. I had to brake because the dude in front was braking. Dude or girl, of course. No discrimination right here. And you notice, like I'm saying, the Polish driver and Spanish driver and all the good stuff. It's just easier to say by the flags, you know, the countries, than with the names they have. Because I mean, try to pronounce the name of the Polish driver in first. I mean, Niemiec 30 Bapa. I mean, that's not easy to say. So, luckily we are still in the stream. I think he has the same problem as me, or she. It's the pressure of like driving somebody if you're not used to it yet. So I'm getting used to it a little bit, but I feel like, yeah, I think he or she is just the pressure. It's harder to drive then. So the Polish driver does make a mistake there. He goes wide and then goes very narrow into this corner. He hits a cone, and luckily he doesn't pull off the amazing defensive maneuver like Lapu did. So he keeps his 4 wheels on the ground. But here I'm gonna go for a move because he moves over to the left hand side and he doesn't really notice that I'm there, which is weird. So I go for the gap and I couldn't really go anywhere. I got my nose in and then he turns to go to the apex, but I was there. I don't think he has his radar on, but you know, that's fine. I was there, so I couldn't really go anywhere. And then I make a mistake, so he can get alongside of me. I think I just hit the grass, so the car went all out of shape. So good racing, good racing. Maybe a bit clumsy, but that's how you learn to race better, of course. There's still respect shown. I mean, he's not like being very aggressive, but he does make a mistake again. So under the pressure, he's like going under the pressure of John Bongiorno, and I'm just gonna send it into this corner. He does give me a car width on the inside though. He starts drifting, so we bump our cars a bit, but eventually I get through. And like I said, it's important to get a good run out of that corner because, you know, slow cars. So I'm gaining a lot on this straight, 1.4 seconds ahead already. So at this point I need to get away as fast as possible so he can't come closer. But I apparently ignored the track limit. I think it was like 1 pixel out of the track limit. So we're gonna need to serve that. But at the end of the race, 1.9 seconds ahead, and our Polish friend tumbled down the order again in 7th place, which is well, I feel bad. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But some good racing, and I got a hat trick. I got 3 wins in a row. I mean, yeah, that was great. And I hope you enjoyed as well. And I hope you want to see more of this. Let me know in the comments down below. Like, subscribe as always. Link in the description for my Discord if you're interested. And I would love to see you in the next one. Goodbye.